I have the Grownsy bottle sterilizer and dryer here. You can see it's got a nice space here to fit even tall bottles, as well as a rack on top to put some toys or the nipples, anything like that. It's got a few different modes. You have a sanitize is the first button here. A dry is the second button. Then you have an auto mode, which will sterilize for, let me just double check here quick. It'll sterilize for 8 minutes with a 60-minute dry. Or the second auto mode here is sterilization for 8 minutes with an 80-minute dry. So we'll go ahead and get started. It comes with a little measuring cup here. So you'll put 75 milliliters of water in the bottom here. And you'll just want to make sure you don't submerge. There's a vent back here, so you want to make sure you don't submerge that. But then you can go ahead and start layering in your items. So I have a tall bottle here that I can put in there. I also have our regular pump size bottles, as well as some pump components. So we'll put those in, and you can see this fits nicely in there. I can also fit a pump head, as well as some toys in here, as well as, you know, the nipples, the covers, everything like that. And I put the lid on. Then if I pick the third setting here, well, first I'll power it on. I pick the third setting here. And then I believe it will go. So then this just runs on its own. You will want to be careful once it's done. Maybe use the provided tongs to pull items out so you don't burn yourself. Another thing to keep in mind is you'll just want to wipe this dry when you're done to prevent any kind of scaling. Otherwise, it is great at sterilizing and drying, so you can do it overnight. You don't have to think about it. Or if you're like me, you want to pump and then you want to sterilize everything right away. You can just throw it in here when you're done pumping and it will be ready and dry for the next use. So again, this is the Grownsy sterilizer and dryer. Very convenient. You can see a very sleek design, easily fits on the countertop and easily plugs in. I just want to show you a quick idea of how loud this is. It is running its sterilization cycle right now. Right next to it, you can just barely hear it. So I'll show you again how it looks after the drying cycle is complete. This just finished the drying cycle here. So we'll just kind of show you how everything is dry. There's no dripping in here. Just completely dry everything is. And then if we look at the bottles, just kind of see in here, again, completely dry even on the long bottles, as well as all of these short ones. So just overall, very good, effective sterilizer and dryer.